A lonely old woman had lost her beloved cat. It had been several years, but she still missed that cat every single day. She lived all alone in that big house, no friends, no family, no one to talk to. So she talked to her cat. Of course, she knew the cat was gone, but she talked to it anyway. But was it really gone? No, not really. The little white cat she had called Puffin was still there, only in spirit. Puffin's spirit followed her everywhere, listening as she spoke. Sometimes Puffin would meow, but she couldn't hear him. Sometimes he'd try to rub against her leg, but he'd just pass right through. One day, the woman tripped on a loose carpet and couldn't get up. She cried out, then forced a weak smile and said, "Oh my, I've fallen and I can't get up." But sadness soon returned as she realized her phone was several feet away, too far to reach. Puffin sat beside her, wishing with all his heart he could help. But what could a spirit do? The next morning, the woman was still lying on the floor, weak and delirious. She whispered, "Puffin, please help me. I need you." Puffin cried too. He had to try something. He went to the phone and tried to push it. Nothing happened. He tried again, but his paws passed right through. Then he looked at his old friend suffering on the floor, and something inside him snapped. Puffin got angry. Really angry. He reared back and let out a yowl like nothing ever heard before. The old woman's eyes opened wide. "Puffin, was that you? Help me, my dear kitty." And then Puffin pushed the phone again. This time, it moved. He kept pushing and pushing until she could reach it and call 911. Puffin stayed by her side until the fireman came. Then he gave her one last loving look and slowly faded away. His ninth life was fulfilled. When the woman returned home from the hospital, there was a knock at the door. She opened it to find a little girl holding a tiny white kitten. The girl smiled and said, "Hello, I fed your kitten while you were gone." She handed the kitten over and walked away. The old woman looked down at the little ball of fur, tears in her eyes. "Puffin, I love you."